ഓം 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 ശ്രീ ഗുരുഭ്യോ നമഃ. ഓം ഗും ഗുരുഭ്യോ നമഃ. ഓം ഗം ഗണപതയേ നമഃ. ഓം ഐം സരസ്വത്यै നമഃ. ഓം ഗണാനാം ത്വാം ഗണപതിഗും ഹവാമഹേ കവിം കവീനാം ഉപമശ്രവസ്തമം ജ്യേഷ്ഠരാജം ബ്രഹ്മണസ്പത ആനശൃണ്വന്നോതിഭിः സീദസാദനം. ഓം ശ്രീ മഹാഗണപതയേ നമഃ. ഓം നമഃ ശിവായ ഗുരവേ സച്ചിദാനന്ദമൂർത്തയേ നിഷ്പ്രപഞ്ചായ ശാന്തായ നിരാലംബായ തേജസേ. ഓം യസ്യാത്മഭൂതസ്യ ഗുരുപ്രസാദാത് അഹം വിമുക്തോസ്മി സംസാരബന്ധാത്. സർവോപദേഷ്ടു ശിവാനന്ദമൂർത്തേഃ മൃദ്വാംഘ്രിയുഗ്മം പ്രണതോസ്മി നിത്യം. ദയാസിന്ധും ദീനബന്ധും ശാസ്ത്രാർത്ഥബോധനപട്ടും മസ്കരീന്ദ്രവരം നൗമി ശ്രീചിദാനന്ദസദ്ഗുരും. ഓം പ്രാണിനാം ദുഃഖഹർത്താരൗ ജ്ഞാനദോ ഭുവനമുക്തയേ ശിവാനന്ദചിദാനന്ദൗ ആശ്രയേ ഗുരുസത്തമോ. ഓം ശാന്താത്മാനം പ്രണതസുലഭം സിദ്ധവിദ്യാപ്രഭാവം ഭാസ്വദ്രൂപം സുഗുണനിലയം ധ്വസ്തകർമാദിവർഗം പ്രജ്ഞാവൃത്തം ന ച സമദൃശം താരതം ത്യാഗിവദ്യം സാക്ഷാത് ഈശം മമ ഗുരുവരം ശിവാനന്ദം നതോസ്മി ശിവാനന്ദം നതോസ്മി. ഓം ശന്നോ മിത്രശം വരുണഃ ശന്നോ ഭവത്വര്യമാ ശന്ന ഇന്ദ്രോ ബൃഹസ്പതിഃ ശന്നോ വിഷ്ണുരുക്രമഃ. നമോ ബ്രഹ്മണേ നമസ്തേ വായോ ത്വമേവ പ്രത്യക്ഷം ബ്രഹ്മാസി ത്വാമേവ പ്രത്യക്ഷം ബ്രഹ്മ വദിഷ്യാമി ഋതം വദിഷ്യാമി സത്യം വദിഷ്യാമി. തന്മാമവതു തദ്ഭക്താരമവതു അവതു മാം അവതു ഭക്താരം. ഓം ശാന്തി ശാന്തി ശാന്തി. ഹരി ഓം. So we will not be able to go through mantra and meaning again because time, otherwise we will not be able to cover a new subject. Okay, so I will give you short meaning of, brief meaning of each mantra. So the Taittiriya Upanishad forms part of the Taittiriya Aranyaka, and the first 6 chapters speaks about karma. The 7 and 8 and 9 chapters are the 3 vallis: Shikshavalli, Anandavalli and Bhruguvalli. So because it is after the karma, the Shikshavalli speaks about vidyas. Vidya speaks about upasanas. Upasana means meditation, contemplation. So it speaks about meditation. So we had the Upanishad speaks about meditation. So first it is Adhiloka Upasana. Adhiloka Madhijyaudisham Adhividyam Adhiprajamadhyatmam. Then Vyahriti Upasana. Bhuvatsu Viditi Va Yetas Tishro Vyahridayah. Then this Pangtam. Pangtam Va Yidagum Sarvam. Pang 5. So everything comes under 5. Everything comes under 3. So like that, the 3 are there. Bhuhu Bhuvaha Swaha is there. Then Mahaha is the underlying factor, without which the Bhuhu Bhuvaha Swaha will not be there. So likewise, in this world, everything is, there is something which underlies everything, that something which supports everything. What is that? That is the Upasana. We are all living. Why we are living? Because of prana. What is prana? Prana is common to all. What is that prana? It is Bhagavan. Okay, like that. So it is all our meditation. Meditation means to taper down the multiplicity. So ultimately we are moving towards that one, which is Antaryami everybody. So that was told, and then Onkara Upasana was told. After that, in the 9th chapter, 9th Anuvaga, So after having told 3-4 varieties of upasana, then again the mantra says, Kritam cha swadhyaya pravachane cha, satyam cha swadhyaya pravachane cha, tapascha swadhyaya pravachane cha, damascha swadhyaya pravachane cha, shamascha swadhyaya pravachane cha, agnayascha swadhyaya pravachane cha, agnihotram cha swadhyaya pravachane cha, aditayascha swadhyaya pravachane cha, manusham cha swadhyaya pravachane cha, prajaja swadhyaya pravachane cha, prajanascha swadhyaya pravachane cha, prajadischa swadhyaya pravachane cha, satyamiti satyavacharatitarah tapeti tapo nitya paurishishtihi swadhyaya pravachane ye vedi nago maudgalyah taddhitapaha. So having told different meditations, then again the Upanishad says, the Rishi says, this meditation is not possible unless your mind becomes pure. So far, in order to have that purity, daily you do this Adhyayana and Adhyapana. Daily study of scriptures is required so that the mind becomes pure. So that is why, having told all the different upasanas, Adhiloka upasana, Vyakriti upasanas, and the Pankta upasanas, after that, again Swadhyaya has been taken. Swadhyaya has been told earlier, again it is being told. Repeatedly it is being told. Shankaracharya in his commentary says, Madhripitri Sahasrenapi, more compassionate than 1,000 parents. The Vedas keep on telling you, please do this, please do this, please do this. So, because Swadhyayena Vishuddha Sattvasya Vidya Utpattihi. Swadhyayena Vishuddha Sattvasya. Sattva means what? Vishuddha Sattvasya. Sattva means your mind. When by the constant study of the scriptures, by constant repetition of the mantras, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavad, Upanishad mantras, etc., Vishuddha Sattvasya, the mind becomes pure. And such a mind only Vidya Utpattihi is possible. Like that it is told. And then after that, so again, whatever be the work you are doing, whatever sadhana you are doing, along with whether it is secular work you are doing or spiritual activities you are doing, whatever you are doing, along with that it is necessary that you should have swadhyaya. That has been the meaning of the 8th chapter. One by one, different things are being told. Ritam cha, swatyam cha, damascha, shamascha. Whatever sadhana you are doing, you have to do swadhyaya. And then finally it declares, swadhyaya pravachane ye vedi nago maudgalyaha. The Mudgalaputra Naga says, swadhyaya is the tapasya. That is the tapasya. That tapasya you do so that the mind will become pure. So that is the only tapasya we can do now. Other tapasyas are not, Krishna Chandrayanadi tapaha, all those things, tapasyas are not possible. So this is the only tapasya possible for us. So one thing. And then as sannyasins also, there is a specific instruction for sannyasins. Sannyasins have to contemplate on the Mahavakyas every day. This is told when the sannyasa diksha is given, at that time it is told, Prajnanam Brahma, Tattvamasi, Aham Brahmasmi, Ayam Atma Brahma. This on the 4 Mahavakyas, sannyasins have to contemplate. So daily at least you should remember this. So one day the meaning will be, so having told that, then in the 10th Anuvaga is Aham Vrikshasya Rediva, which is included, that mantra, which is included in the Shanti mantra. Aham Vrikshasya Rediva, Kirti Prishtam Girediva, Urdhapavitro Vajiniva Swamrtamasmi, Dravanagum Savarchasam, Sumedha Amrutokshitaha, Iti Trishangor Vedanu Vachanam. So it is Trishango Vedanu Vachanam. Trishango Maharshi has told this. So here is this. So here he says, so it is also a meditation, but it is prescribed as a japa mantra. Every day we have to do the japa. The japa itself is a meditation. So aham vrikshasya rediva, I am the, for the samsara vriksha, I am the soul. I am the antaryami of this the entire cosmos. I am the Antaryami. I am not the, my Antaryami and your Antaryami are same person only. I am your Antaryami also. My Antaryami is your Antaryami also. So I am your Antaryami also. Sometimes when you are talking to a person, so what you want to say, that he will speak. What you want to say to him, that fellow says, hey, I was thinking about to tell you, you are telling. How is it possible? What I want to say to you, that you are telling to me. So I want to say that you please come to my house tomorrow. Tomorrow I want to come to your house. If he says, I was about to tell you and you are telling the same thing, that means I am able to read. The same Antaryami is there. That's why you are able to tell that. The mind reading. So I am the Antaryami of the Samsara Vriksha. I am the Antaryami of whatever I see. And I am great. I have got so much fame. I am great. My fame is like the peak of a mountain. My source is the pure Brahman. I am the Atma of the sun. My wealth is my spiritual effulgence. My intellect is fine, Shobhana Medha. I am immortal and undecaying. I am immortal and undecaying. Immortal, radiant immortal Atman, they call you. So it is a meditation. I am that. Don't think that I am a purely fellow, useless fellow and I am caught up here at the mess. It is not correct actually. It is a psychological error. You are children of the divine. Children of the divine. So Trishamku has told like that. I am that. I am everything here. My wealth is my spiritual wealth. I am the soul of this whole universe. I have nothing to gain here. Everything is achieved. My Swarupa is Ananda. I am Sachidananda Swarupa. So why don't you think like that? Every day you have to think like that. Why should you think I am a useless fellow? So you should think like that actually. That's a meditation. So Trishamku says, I am that. Urdhva Pavitro Vajineva Swamrtamasmi. My fame is like the peak of a mountain. I am great. I am not an ordinary mortal. I am the children of the divine. So it is a japa mantra, but it is a meditation mantra. So one day you should think that I am that. The other day I told you, no? When you say to mother, hey mother, please, Bhavani Tvam Dase Mai Vitaradrishtim Sakarunam. Mother, please extend your Karuna Drishti to me. When you say Bhavani Tvam, then mother takes the meaning, Aham Tvam Bhavani. I am you. She accepts it. Other things she has not even heard. So Aham Brahmasmi. I am that supreme reality. My nature is Ananda. I have no fear. I have no fear. Why should you fear? Death cannot touch you. So it is Aham Vrikshasya Deva is a mantra which says, I am that. Yeah. Even it is taught to a 5-year boy. Every day in the Sandhya Upasana, Yosavaso Purushaha Sohamasmi. Yosavaso Purushaha Sohamasmi. That Purusha who is there in the sun, it is me. Yosava Aso Purushaha, it is here. That Purusha, it is who is in the sun, it is he here in me. So you always think that Bhagavan is sitting inside me. Every time you go to Vishwanath Mandir, think Bhagavan is very much here. I have nothing to ask. There is nothing to ask. Bhagavan is here. Where is this asking? Everything is available. Nothing to achieve. Whatever you feel shortcoming is there, it is an error. So you have to keep on meditating like this. That is the mantra of this Aham Vrikshasya Deva. So that is Aham Brahmasmi only, especially sannyasins. Your Tattvamasi has been the Upadesha. Aham Brahmasmi. I am that supreme reality. I am Sachidananda Swarupa. Every day you have to think like that. Why should you think I am a useless fellow? Come here and worrying, all type of worries are there. Why should you think like that? Even for 1 minute you think. Because somebody is thinking, some thought is there. That is why people who come here, they also feel very light. No problem is there. With all problem, you go to a person. All problem is all go away, don't worry. Immediately he will feel it is solved. So every day you think that I am the supreme reality. The grace of God is always with me. So think like that. That is the Aham Vrikshasya Divas meaning actually. Then the next mantra is the last mantra, and the other one is the Shanti mantra also only. It's a long mantra, maybe we may not be able to finish it today, tomorrow we'll finish it. Vedamanuchyacharyo antevasina manushasti satyam vada dharmam chara swadhyayan ma pramadah acharyaya priyam dhanamahritya prajatantum ma vyavachetri satyanna pramaditavyam dharmanna pramaditavyam kushalanna pramaditavyam bhutyena pramaditavyam swadhyaya pravachanabhyam na pramaditavyam devapitrikaryabhyam na pramaditavyam matrudevo bhava pitrudevo bhava acharya devo bhava atiti devo bhava yanyanavadyani karmani tani sevitavyani no itarani yanyasmakagum sucharitani tani tvayopasyani no itarani eke chasmatsreya gumso brahmana tesham tvayasanena prashvasitavyam shraddhaya deyam ashraddhaya deyam shriya deyam kriya deyam bhiya deyam samvida deyam atayadite karma vijigitsa va vritta vijigitsa va syad etatra brahmana sammarshinah yukta ayukta aluksha dharmagama syuh yatha te tatra varteran tata te tatra vartetah athabhyakyateshu etatra brahmana sammarshinah yukta ayukta aluksha dharmagama syuh yatha te teshu varteran tata teshu vartetah yesha adeshah yesha upadeshah yesha vedopanishad etadanuशासनम evamupaasitavyam evamuchaitadupasyam. Okay, this mantra is the 11th Anuvaka. So here it says, Vedam anuchya acharyo antevasina manishasti. Having taught the Veda completely to the student, and when he is taking leave, or studies are over, you can go home now. So that is called Samavartanam. Samavartana means when a student goes to Gurukula, after the studies are over, there is no yearly, half-yearly leave, first single full year leave, like that it is not there. Once he goes there, he will be with the Gurukula until the studies are over. After the studies are over, the teacher says, all right, now your studies are over, you can go back. So at that time, the last Upadesha is this. So Gurudev calls it as convocation address. When the studies are completed in the universities, before giving the graduate, when you graduate actually, the convocation is there. So Gurudev has mentioned this as convocation address. So there is one small incident is also there. During in the academy, after the course is over, the last day, they used to give certificate to all the students. And when Guru Maharaj was healthy, he used to come to the academy and they give the certificate. Sometimes he has given certificate here also, in Samadhi Mandir, sometimes in the academy. And during that last session, it is called valedictory session. So the students will be asked to say some opinions. Some selected students will be asked to say opinions about how they felt during these 2 months. So in one such occasion, I used to organize it actually. Then I want to speak, means what you are going to speak, I will ask. You should not say unwanted things. So I let guide them. They can say whatever they want, but it should be within the limits. So one boy once told me, I will say this mantra. Then I told him, you know the mantra? Yes. It's Swara? Yes. Chant, I said. So he reasonably chanted. Okay, I said. So he chanted this mantra. And Guru Maharaj was watching this. Then afterwards Guru Maharaj called him. you give the meaning of it in writing to me. So this the convocation address after valedictory session, immediately some people will go. So that fellow has to go that evening, and he doesn't know the meaning. He asked me what to do. Then I said, you do not know the meaning. In the principal Upanishad, the meaning is there. You copy down the meaning and write therein that this is taken from the Gurudev's book, because Swamiji knows. Swamiji don't think that Swamiji does not know it. So you write it. So he gave it to Guru Nivasi, went and gave there and went away. After 2 days, Swamiji sent back that to the academy. You please give copy of this to all the students in the next batch. Then afterwards, I was teaching this mantra with the Swara too. Sometime for 4 or 5 years I was teaching, because Swamiji said, so morning or half an hour I will take, and I was teaching sometime. So this is a convocation address. The teacher gives. That's why Guru Maharaj said, you give to these boys. So the copy of this you give to the next student, next batch. So we gave to the next batch. Afterwards we did not give, but I was teaching this for some time. So why this? Why this convocation address is given? So they have studied the Vedas, but the knowledge has not done. Brahmajnana has not come. So Shankaracharya in his Bhashya he says, Prak Brahma Vijnanat Niyamena Kartavyani Shrautasmartha Karmani. Prak Brahma Vijnanat. Before realizing that supreme reality, in order to realize that, the mind has to become pure. Therefore, Niyamena Kartavyani Shrautasmartha Karmani. Vihita Karmaha, the Veda Vihita Karmaha or Smriti Vihita Karmaha. Those karmas which are prescribed in the Smritis and the Shrutis, they have to be regularly, sincerely, religiously practiced by the people. Until you get their realization, those karmanushtana and upasana, karma and upasana should go on. That is being keep on. Shankaracharya in this Taittiriya Upanishad, in various places this has keep on mentioning. That is why I am quoting again and again. Karma ninda is not to be done. Vedanta is not for karma ninda. Karma ninda is told for the jnanis. Hey, don't hold on to this. You move on this way. So it is not an ninda. So karma kartavyani. Similarly, upasana has to do. So prak brahma vijnanati niyamena kartavyani shrautasmartha karmani. Like that, so many places it is told. So tapasa kalmasham bhanti vidyaya amritam ashnute. It is quoted in the Shankara Bhashya. Tapasa kalmasham bhanti. Tapas means meditation. Tapa alochane. Tapasa kalmasham bhanti. Tapasya, the meditation removes the mental impurities. Because meditation, what we do in meditation, try to make the chitta ekagrita, trying to have concentration, to make the mind single pointed. That is what is called meditation. Not allowing the mind to move wherever it likes, but to bring it to one point, whatever be the point, object of meditation, whatever be it, whether it is Om or whether it is Bhuvasuvaha or whether it is Narayana or Ramachandra, it makes no difference. But mind has to be concentrated on one thing so that other thoughts will not be there, to the exclusion of other thoughts. So, tapasa kalmasham bhanti, all the papas will be removed. Vidyaya amritam ashnate. Vidyaya means upasana, through the upasana amritam ashnate. And there is a, technically they make a commentary, the Vidyaya amritam ashnate means up to the Hiranyagarbha, up to Vairat Swarupa, Krama Mukti, all those things are there. That technicalities we need not go. Vidyaya amritam ashnate. Vidya upasana will give you the ultimate jnana. So that is why in this mantra also it is repeatedly told that all your spiritual duties and all your secular duties, you should keep on doing it sincerely. You should do it according to the dharma. All your secular activities and all your spiritual activities, we have to do according to dharma. That is what is told in this mantra. Now we will see one by one the meaning. Vedamanuchyacharyo Antevasinamanusasti. Vedamanuchya, having told the Vedas, having taught the Vedas, to the students, Antevasinam to the inmates, to the students, Anishasti. Then he gives the Anishasana. This is what you have to do. It's mandatory. Anishasti means it's a shasana. This way you have to do. You do this way. Anishasana. What is the first one is Satyam Vada. That is easy actually. To speak to the truth only. Don't mix falsehood. Dharmam chara. Dharma is acharana. So, dharmam chara. You do the dharma. Dharma acharana you do. Swadhyayan ma pramadaha. Swadhyayan ma pramadaha. Don't skip swadhyaya. Don't forget. Don't forget to do swadhyaya. You have to do it. You have to do swadhyaya. Don't forget to do that. Okay. Swadhyayan ma pramadaha. Then acharyaya priyam dhanamagritya prajatandum ma vyavachetsi. So only after at the time of Samavartana, that after the studies are over only, the dakshina is given. The Gurukula monthly fees, the yearly fees, no such a thing is there. So the dakshina to the Guru has to be given in the end of after the course is over, when you are taking leave of the teacher, at that time only it is given. And it need not be money, it need not be dakshina, it need not be in the form of currency notes. Priyam dhanamahritya, whatever he wants from you, that you should give. Whatever he wants. He need not ask money, he may ask something else. So different gurus have Sandipani and others, then not Sandipani, Sandipani only, okay. Sri Krishna, they asked, my son died, you bring him. Likewise, the teacher will ask what is possible, they will ask. What they want actually, what you can do and what they want. Accordingly, they will ask. So, according to these teachers' wish, whatever he wants. Acharyaya priyam dhanamahritya. After having given that dakshina to the Guru, prajatandumma vivatsetsihi. You should have progeny. You should have progeny. So, it is not that So after brahmacharya, everybody should go to sannyasa. There is no such rule. Normal rule is after brahmacharya, one has to go to household life only. Exceptionally, those who have got vairagya, they only have to go for sannyasa. And sannyasa need not be from brahmacharya ashram. It can be from grihastha also. Many people have taken from grihastha also. And prajatandumma vyavachetsi, you should do that, he says. Then Satyanna Pramadidavyam. So, from the Satyanna Pramadidavyam also means the same thing, that don't neglect to lead a truthful life. Don't be a defaulter there. Don't forget about it. Dharmanna Pramadidavyam. Dharma you should not skip. You have to carefully do it. Again, it is Satyam Vada Dharmam Chara. It is told that you should not miss that. You should not skip that. Wherever it is possible, you have to do it. Kushalanna pramadidavyam. Kushala means perfection should be there. Whatever you do, there should be perfection. Kushala normally means dexterity of action and all these things. They translate it like that. Kushala, it is normally told like that. The brahmacharis, when they are in the Gurukula, then the brahmacharis have to go to the river bed and bring a kusha grass. Every day the teacher needs kusha grass for rituals. Kusha grass, darba. And the kusha will be sharp actually. So when you pluck it, it will cut your finger. Cut your finger also. Not every day. They should go and bring it on Amavasya day only. Amavasya. Anatyena dina only they will go. Only on Amavasya they can cut, I think. So, then... Kushalar? Atmarakshatan, okay. Okay. Kushala meaning I am telling you. Kusha means actually grass, so every day he has to bring the kusha grass. He has to bring the kusha grass, not every day. Make a mistake. That's a particular day only you can bring the kusha. I think it is Amavasya. Maybe I am wrong also. So it is because it is very sharp, it will cut the fingers. So you should be carefully bring it actually. So kushana lati iti kushalaha. One who brings kushala without hurting his fingers. So Atmaraksha, that is. Without hurting your finger, you have to bring kushala. It's a small boys, they will go and pluck, then it will cut. So even at the early, tender age, they are trained to be careful with this. So kushana lati, perfection in action actually. So whatever you do, that should be perfection. You should not hurt yourself. Kushalanna pramaditavyam. Then bhutyena pramaditavyam. Bhutya means vibhuti, the welfare. You should carry on all your welfare activities, whatever welfare activities required for yourself and for others. That you should, kushala mangala karma. Mangala karmas you should do. Then again, swadhyaya pravachanabhyam na pramaditavyam. Swadhyaya, adhyayana and adhyapana you have to do, you don't miss that. Here earlier also swadhyayan ma pramadaha told, again it's a repetition. Repeatedly it is being told that keep on studying the scripture is essential for the spiritual practice. That is how many times it is told in this one chapter, Swadhyayan ma pramadaha is told. Satyam vada dharmam chara swadhyayan ma pramadaha. Again here, swadhyaya pravachanabhyam na pramaditavyam. And swadhyaya and pravachana, that is adhyayana and adhyapana. You should study and whatever you know you should share with others so that you will be able to retain and you will get clarity. Swadhyaya na pramaditavyam. Then Deva Pitrika Aryabhyam na pramaditavyam. Whatever religious activities you have to do for the Devata Puja and Pitr Karmas. So Devata Puja, Brahma Yajna, etc. are there. There are certain rituals for Devata Puja, Deva Puja and Devatarpanam. And Pitris also, Pitris means. For also there is Shraddha and Tarpana is there. So whatever good religious activity we do, karma, in householders do. Supposing a boy has to be given Upanayana. By the father has to do the Upanayana. Ashram will do, sadhus, the sannyasins do the Upanayana for the students. So that is not according to the scripture. That's because practically nobody else can do it, so somebody does it. So the father will be doing the Upanayana samskara to the boy. And then he is doing that before doing any Mangala karma, Upanayana karma or marriage or any other karma, Shubha karma, we do, Deva Puja we do. Before that you should do the Pitri karma. Pitri Upasana has to be done first and then Devata Upasana has to be later. So it is called Nandi Mukha. Nandi Mukha it is called. Nandi, you have heard the word? Nandi. Nandi means actually that which is done before. That rituals done for the Pitris before the Mangala Karma, that is called Nandi Mukha. Mangala Karma means that is also Mangala Karma. This is Devata Puja, whereas the other is Pitri Puja. So what the Pitri Pujas, Pitri Upasana and the Devata Upasana, you have to do daily. Those, the Tarpanas will be there. Rishi Tarpana is there, Kanda Rishi Tarpana, Devata Tarpana is there. So all these things you have to do. So it is told for the Brahmachari who is going to, who will become soon a householder. It is not told to you and me, okay? Matra Deva Pitrika Bhyam na Pramaditavyam. Don't miss your duties. Never miss. Forget to do this. Devata Puja Karma and Pitrikajas. That is Shraddhadi Karma and this Nandi Mukha, Pitra Tarpana. Then Matra Devo Bhava. Matra Devo Bhava means Mata Devo Deva Mata Devo Esya Saha Matra Devaha. So one who considers mother as goddess, he is called Matra Deva. Matra Devo Bhava. You always consider your mother as goddess. First you should consider the mother is Sakshat Ishvara. Ishwari, okay? Goddess you should think. God you should think, mother is God. Then you should have upasana like that, you only worship like that. Pitru Devo Bhava, you consider your father as God. Acharya Devo Bhava, consider your teacher as God. Then Atiti Devo Bhava, or whosoever guest comes, you consider as God himself has come. So, why this is told means this is also one-way meditation. First we consider mother as goddess, then father, then teacher, then Atiti, then everyone, whomsoever I meet. That is why when Dambati Puja is being done. This Kanya Puja we do. Kanya Puja is not a ritual, it is a meditation. When we do the Upasana, we consider that Bhagavan is sitting, Bhagavati is sitting in that form. Bhagavan is sitting in that form. In the Kumara Puja, Bhagavan is sitting in that form. In Shraddha, when you invite a Brahmin, we say this is considered. We consider this. Bhagavan has come. Then when Mahabali and Yajna, when Bhagavan goes in the form of a Vamana, Vatu, in a Brahmin, then he says, oh, I feel that Bhagavan himself has come. So, Adyanah Pitaras Tripta, Adyanah Papitam Kulam. He says, Adyanah Pitaras Triptaha. The moment you entered, hey, Bhagavan, I think all my Pitris have become happy. My Kula has become, my family has become made blessed. Like that he feels as if Bhagavan has come. He doesn't know, but still he says, Bhagavan has come. So a feeling of the presence of God in everyone. This meditation is told here. Matradeva Bhava means actually what it implies actually. Feel the presence of God in whomsoever you meet, you feel the presence of God in them. Matradeva Bhava, Pitradeva Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Didi Devo Bhava. Then he says, Yanyanavadyani Karmani, Tani Sevitavyani. Then the humility of the teacher. Yani Anavadyani Karmani. The boys were there in the Gurukula for so many years. So when you are living with someone for quite long period, then we will find that some defect is in him. No one will be totally perfect. Some defect will be there. Some shortcoming will be there. So nobody can claim, human being can claim that I am perfect in all respect. Some shortcoming will be there. So yani anavadyani karmani, you will find anything wrong in us, any dosha in us, anything defective in us, then you don't do that. You don't follow that. Yani anavadyani karmani tani swayopasyani. In our day-to-day behavior, whatever you find not worthy to be emulated, to be followed, that you don't follow. What is good, that alone you follow. The teacher says, I am perfect, he does not say. If at all anything is wrong in me, wrong in us, that you don't do. What is right in us, that alone you do. What humility you see. Yanyanavadyani karmani, tani tvaya sevitavyani. What is good in us, that you do. But it is not told what is good in us, you follow that. It is not told there. If you find anything is wrong in us, anything is defective in us, that you avoid. Anavadya, that which is not defective, that alone you follow. It is not said what is good in us. Whatever you find defective in us, other than that, what is that? That only. Anavadya means avadya, anavadya. What is not defective, that you follow. What is good in us, that you follow. What is wrong in us, you need not follow. No itarani. Other things you need not do. So what is defective in us, you don't do. What is not defective, so that you follow. What you find good in us, what you find without blemish, that alone you follow. Then he says, Yan asmagam sucharitani, tani swayopasyani. Whatever good activity, charita, what is good in our behaviors. Yan asmagam sucharitani, tani tvayopasyani. What is good in us, that alone, if it is what is told in one way, negative way, it is put in the positive way. Yanya asmagam, yanya anavadyani karmani, tani tvayopasyani. The same thing is told, yanya asmagam sucharitani, tani tvayopasyani. What is defective in us, that avoid and do the other one also. Again, he makes it very clear. Yanya asmagam sucharitani. What sucharita, what is good, you observe in our behavior, that you follow, not the other one, not the defective one. So it is told twice, in both ways. What is bad in us, what is not bad in us, that you do. What is good in us, you do. Same thing is told, okay. What is not bad in us, that you follow, not the other one. What is good in us, that you do, not the other one. Okay. So it is 2 times it is told. Yanyanavadyani karmani, tani sevitavyani, no itara. This why it is repeated means, it is repeatedly told. Suppose if even the students will find something wrong with the teacher. Not that the guru will have defect. You should not see defect in guru, but it is human mind, you will find sometimes, and he has made that mistake. That mistake is there. So all that you don't do that, you do the other things. So they are very liberal, and also they understand the human psychology. The fellows will think like that. If Satyakama also tells, or Satyakama, Shvetaketu tells, whether we have not taught him, probably he may not know it, he has not taught me. Whether your teacher has taught you by knowing which everything will be known. No, he has not told me. Then you go and learn. Probably he may not be knowing that, so you please teach me, he says. You remember? So that's what is anavadya karma, what is not anavadya, that is mithya. So what is dosharihita karma in us, that you follow. Same thing is told, what is good in us, that you follow. Ekecha smachreya gumso brahmana tesham tvayasanena pratyusitavyam. Then he says, Ekecha asmat shreya gumso brahmana. Those who are placed better than us, those who are better than us, those who are more spiritual than us, those who are more respectable than us. Somebody will be there, so more respectable, those who are better people, they are better placed. Better placed, not financially, spiritually they are better placed. And they are great people. They have got more shreyas than us. The Brahmanaha, who are better placed, they are better than us. Tesham tvayasanena pratyusidevyam. If they come, when someone comes, then we have to receive them well. And if they are better than us, then first tvaya asanena pratyusidevyam. First you receive them and make them to take rest. That is what meaning is. We give them comfort, make them sit comfortably and allow them to come to normal breathing level. That is an ordinary meaning. So that is usually practiced as well. If someone comes, what we do in the villages, first they will give some water so that they will wash their feet and then wash their face, hand, etc. Then little drink water and sit for some time. And then only they will, afterwards only they will talk. Bhagavan also will do the same thing. Then we say avahana, idam padyam, idam argyam, idam achamaniyam, idam padyam, idam argyam, idam asanam. Padyam means washing the feet of Bhagavan. Wash your feet, and argyam means wash face and hand. Idam argyam. Then achamaniyam, drink a little water. Idam asanam. So what we are doing to ordinary people, that only we do to Bhagavan. Otherwise, what we do to Bhagavan, that we do to the ordinary people also. What you are doing to Bhagavan, you can extend to ordinary people also. Otherwise, what you are doing to ordinary people, that also you can extend to Bhagavan. Then make no difference between ordinary people and Bhagavan. Make both of them equal. You Okay, what we have? We have got great love for Bhagavan. I will have great love for ordinary people also. So, those who are well studied, Shastrajnaha, people who are great people, well versed in Shastras, better placed, more spiritual, if they come, first give them, invite them, nicely invite them with all hospitality, then make them sit comfortably and allow them to come to normal. Another meaning is, when great people come, you should not speak, you should not even breathe. So asanena prastyasita, when they are sitting there, even your breath you should be very careful. You should not even breathe. Be such disciplined. So people will sit. Shankaracharyas, the traditional Shankaracharyas, when they will be always like this. So when the great people come, they make them sit, and you should not keep on talking before them. Swamiji, 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 Swamiji. Then whatever they know, they will keep on talking about Swamiji. Swamiji, they will not allow Swamijis to speak. I want some Upadesha and blessing. And what blessing you should give to me. All these theories they will tell. So that is ABC of the spirituality they have not learned. So when great people are there, you just remain quiet. If they are great, they will know your problem and they will find remedy. Why should you tell them? Why do you go to tell Bhagavan? Bhagavan, I have got all these problems, you find solution. Bhagavan, you know what is my condition. Whatever you fit, you do. Why not you tell like that? Why should you make a sankalpa? Bhagavan, I have got this problem, that problem, this problem, that problem. You remedy that. Why it is? It is one type of ignorance. What is good for me, you know, you do it. Otherwise, whatever you think, you do it. Whatever you do, it is okay for me. Akrura says to Bhagavan, Kimalabhyam Bhagavati Prasanne Sriniketane Tathapi Tatpara Rajan Nahi Vanchanti Kinchana Kimalabhyam Bhagavati Prasanne Sriniketane. Bhagavan, who is Aishwaryapati, he is the place, he is the treasure house. Sri Niketa is the treasure house of all Aishwarya, everything good. Kimalapyam, if he is pleased with you, what he can give anything. Kimalapyam, whatever you want, he can give. Kimalapyam Bhagavati Prasanne Sri Niketane, what is not achievable. If Bhagavan is happy with us, what is not achievable? Because he is the treasure house of all things, all. But tathapi tatpara rajan, that being so, but those who consider him as the highest, those who have great devotion for him, nahi vanchanti kinchana, they will not ask for anything. Those who ask something from Bhagavan, they are secondary bhaktas. Their bhakti is towards what they want. They have no real bhakti to God. What do you want? Bhagavan asks. I want money, I want this, I want a son, I want a daughter, I want this. This is to be done, that is to be done. It is a beggary. Tathapi tatpara rajan nahi vanchanti. Okay, it is initial stages, it is okay. But how long you are going to carry on with that? A day has to come that, Bhagavan, whatever you like, you do. Tvayi prasanne kimiha gunerna, tvayi prasanne kimiha parerna, tvayi prasanne kimiha parerna. If you are pleased with me, what more I want? I don't want anything. If you are not pleased with me, what is the use of getting all these things? You are not happy with me, all the wealth is there, but I will be suffering. All problems will be there. So if Bhagavan is happy with you, you don't need anything. If he is not happy with you, with all these things, you will be in a very miserable condition. What puja you are going, what prayer you are going to make actually? Make me free from all these desires. Make my mind free from all desires. So that I will be in a state of bliss actually. As long as the desire is there in the mind, it will disturb you. So a day should come, the mind should be devoid of all desires. So, why I have said that? So, Tayasanena Pratyusidavyam. Then he says, I think we will stop here. Then Shraddhaya Deyam. So, today we will make this prayer to Bhagavan. Tvayi prasanne ki miha parerna, tvayi aprasanne ki miha parerna. Otherwise, kimalabhyam bhagavati prasanne sriniketane, tatapi tatpara rajan nahi vanchanti kijjana. So when great people come, you make them comfortable and you be humble before them and try to receive what they want to say. Don't advertise your capabilities and what you know and all these things. So you have to keep quiet actually. Mauna, especially in front of great people, you have to remain silent. So that is why called Prastyusidivya. Both meanings are given by Shankaracharya. So the other thing tomorrow we will see. And Shanno mitrasyam varnaha, Shanno bhavatvaryamam, Shanna indro brihaspatihi, Shanno vishnurukramaha, Namo brahmane, Namaste vayo, Tvameva pratyaksham brahmavadisham, Rutamavadisham, Satyamavadisham, Tanmamavid, Tadbhaktaraamavid, Avid mam, Avid Bhaktaram, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I made a mistake. One I mixed it.